Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Andrew the Guadzillaaaa, whatever you want to call me, doesn't matter. Anyway, I'm here. Sorry, I look like crap. I just woke up and decided to do my picks for 131 because I have a new computer. Might as well use it for once. Anyway, I'm gonna start with Aaron Rosa versus Joey Beltran. I'm gonna give this one to Mr. Beltran. Um, Basically because he's had fights in the UFC. He's had very good ones too, so he's very tough and he TKO'd Hollis Gracie, so me, I think that's pretty impressive. Um, Krzysztof Sosinski versus Mike Masenzio. Masenzio is a late replacement for Igor Pokrayak, I think. I still give this one to Sosinski because, I mean, he's a complete beast, and Masenzio is a middleweight, so he's kind of bumping up. So Sosinski has the clear advantage. Darren Elkins versus Michihiro Omagawa. Elkins has got his ass whooped the past few Octagon appearances, and Omagawa is actually pretty talented in the featherweight division. I think this is a featherweight fight. Then there's Nick Ring versus James Head. I'm not sure who to pick. I'm gonna go with Ring just because I liked how he fought on the Ultimate Fighter. Dustin Poirier versus Jason Young. Don't know too much about them. That's just a toss-up for me. Eves Edwards versus Stam Stout. I like Sam Stout just a little bit more than Eves because he's got that. He's younger. He's probably more energetic. Not really sure who to pick there. But then we got Chris Weidman versus Jesse Bongthal. The clear one to pick is Chris Weidman. He basically destroyed Alessio Sakara, and I love Alessio. In UFC on versus 3, I think it was in Kentucky. So I mean, looking at that fight, he's primarily a wrestler, but he does it well. So I'm picking him to win this one. Donald Cerrone versus Wagner Roca. These people have cool names. I'm not gonna lie. Like Wagner. Name my kid Wagner. Wagner. Cerrone's just simply more talented. He's got more experience. I've seen him fights and I like it. So I'm going with Donald the Cowboy. I got Demian Maia versus Mark Munoz. I'm honestly gonna go with Mark Munoz because every fight starts standing, and he's obviously got the better stand up. He throws hella bombs. Like if you ever see him throw, like his fight against CB Dalloway, he was out. I think it's gonna prove too powerful for Maya, and I don't think Maya's gonna be able to get him to the ground. And even if they do go to the ground, and it's probably gonna be Munoz on top, I think he's got good enough submission defense, to stay out of his guard and like keep moving, all that fun stuff. And to be honest, if he's on top and he can avoid Maya's jiu-jitsu, Maya's gonna get TKO'd. That's a very short-lived experience if you're underneath Mark Munoz because he just throws crazy ground and pound. Like I remember he had one fight in the WEC who he just kept on throwing overhand rights and eventually knocked him out with it. And let me get John Olav Einemo versus Dave Herman. I actually watched one of the Pride fights with Einemo in it. He didn't do too bad against Fabricio Verdun, and he's got more experience, at least from what I've seen. Quality experience, that is. So I'm gonna go with him. And we got Kenny Flo versus Diego Nunez. This is one where I'm really kind of biased, but at the same time, I'm gonna make a fair pick. If Kenny made weight 146, technically not championship weight, but the fact that he made 146, like it just shows how dedicated and disciplined he is, which impresses me. I mean, I wish I had that kind of discipline. Nah. Maybe I could weigh as much as he is, but I'll, I'll lose that weight eventually. And if that weight cut doesn't affect him negatively, he's got the edge clearly. While Diego Nunez is still a very talented athlete, a very talented fighter, he doesn't have necessarily the skill set that Kenny does. And if Kenny has energy, he doesn't gas out or anything like the weight cut could do to him. Um, then Kenny gets the edge. But if he gets gassed out, Diego's got a good chance. Um, but I'm still going with Kenny because Kenny is the man. Word. Sorry about that, guys. Um, eh. Anyway, and then here we go. Shane Cowan versus Junior Dos Santos. Everyone knows that he's a late replacement. Cowan's a late replacement for Brock Lesnar. I personally think this is a better fight than the original one, just because Brock is. I don't know how Brock's going to be after that devastating loss to Mr. Velasquez, but this is a really big toss-up because if someone gets hit cleanly, like someone's out, either out or they're on the way out because they're gonna get TKO'd. Um, well, I do believe Shane Carwin has more powerful strikes. I think Junior Dos Santos has better overall boxing, meaning that he's gonna be able to avoid that, and then counter with a little uppercut, hook, whatever. Technically, Junior Dos Santos is the better striker. But not taking anything away from Carwin because he throws bombs. So I mean, if something hits Junior Dos Santos cleanly, then he's probably going out. But if you can avoid, for a good amount of time, maybe tire him out. I don't know how he's doing with his weight either. I know he said he lost about 20 something pounds. It's just, I like both guys, so I don't really know what to say. All I know is Ken's probably gonna beat both of them, regardless. But yeah, I know this is kind of late, but my computer broke and I got a new one, so that's about it. And yeah, it's good times. That's about it. Word up. Well, okay, that wasn't necessary. I was just bored. All right, well, have fun, you guys, and watch the fights tonight. Do whatever you want. Just don't do anything I wouldn't do. Like, I don't drink, so obviously not. Don't do that. Peace.